Christine, I don't know if we can do it. We've created two of the best Disney attractions on the face of the earth. And everyone says, watch out for that sophomore slump, but it's really that junior loser that you have to worry about.
I mean, but look at how many amazing rides Imagineers have come up with over the years. So
I always thought they just recycled Imagineers. Like it was one and done, you're fired.
I mean, not like Joe Road.
I don't think he's ever actually created anything. I think he's the face.
Whoa.
I think he's like the Dread Pirate Roberts.
Someone's
He's the face of Imagineering.
Over here.
No, I just think it's a big Disney conspiracy, and I'm ready to unravel it. I'm going to pull that string until there's nothing left. Welcome to Imagineering for Dummies. This is the series where we spin two wheels, one of them with Disney movies, one of them with Disney rides. We take the two, and we just mush them together until the perfect attraction comes out of it. Last time, we made the perfect Cinderella It's Tough to Be the Bug mashup, and now I'm ready to do even better.
You just said it's tough to be the bug.
Well,
it's tough to be the bug.
It's tough to be a bug, but it's also tough to be the bug because, more money, more problems. That's it. Let's spin the wheel, and let's just start on this next golden gem. Spinning the wheel. Disney movie is Alice in Wonderland.
I can work with that. Okay.
All right, and the Disney ride is Lights, Motors, Action, Extreme Stunt Show.
Okay.
Awesome. I'm totally down for this. Okay. Perfect. And this is actually great timing because Lights, Motors, Action just closed down. I'm pretty sure they're reusing that space for like Star Wars Land or Toy Story Land. But you know what? We're going to hit the phones. We're going to call up anybody. I've already called Bob too many times. He's like, stop calling me. But I'm going to call up whoever's in charge. We're going to say, halt. We've got something better. And it's Alice in Wonderland's Extreme Stunt Spectacular. So here's what I'm thinking.
Okay.
What is the most extreme part of Alice in Wonderland?
Like everything?
Well, that's the trippiest part. But I think extreme, we're talking, oh my gosh, I got it. Okay, it's obviously towards the beginning when she's shrinking. She drinks the shrinking thing, and then she drinks the other thing, and she blows up, and then she starts crying, and it floods it, and she shrinks, and she's in the storm. Like, that's extreme. That's pretty extreme.
Okay, I had a little bit of a different idea, but this could be good because this is like, what, a 30-minute show?
Right.
So we could definitely do two different things.
Oh, we can go everywhere with this. I'm just thinking about towards the end of that sequence when she's small and in the bottle in an ocean of her own tears. Wow, that's really salty water. What if we made the Disney equivalent of the Waterworld show, but with Alice in Wonderland's tears? So you have the set. It is an ocean set. It is a water set. You've got the giant bottle in it that the Alice stunt person's going to be in. But at the same time, you have a massive face of Alice with two big eyes that towards the beginning of the show start crying and just shooting water out of their eyes to fill up the stadium.
This is terrifying.
And then it becomes like we have jet skis, we have explosions, we have the bottles like going down and shooting up and diving into the bottle and tidal waves of tears. We just have everything. We explore all the emotions that Alice felt in the pool of her own tears, while Alice behind is just constantly crying more water out into the tub. What was your idea?
I like how you did not give me a second to try to understand what I just listened to. My thinking was, I was thinking when the queen is all off with her head and then the cards are coming after her, and so it leans less towards like Extreme of the Cards and a little bit more towards Indiana Jones.
Right.
But, like this idea of like the stunt Alice running away from all these card guys and like the queen trying to cut her head off, and of course there'll be explosions because why not? We have pyrotechnics.
Can I add an element to that?
Yeah.
Okay, it's not an explicit rule of this little series, but what if we added a third, we'll call it an influencer.
Okay.
What if we John Wicked this, right? You're like, oh, she's running away from the cards. What if she doesn't run away from the cards? What if she decides, I'm going to fight back? And so it becomes a stunt show where she's John Wicking all of these cards. Maybe not with a gun, obviously, because this is a Disney movie, and that would be just ridiculous. but what if she's got like a spear? Or like, these
they
days,
have
Hunger
spears.
Games, it's all about bows and arrows these days.
Yeah.
So what if she, bows and arrows, and then the arrowheads are like the spades and the hearts on the card. And so she's like doing flips and she's doing headshot, and just the cards are falling flat. And she's got to go through a whole deck of 52 of these card guards until she can face off with the queen herself.
I like the idea of like when the cards falling, like it almost looking like, when you take cards and you just bend them and you just let them go.
Yeah,
they're just doing crazy flips off when they like get killed and stuff.
What if you have the elites, right? The aces. Right? The aces and the queens and the kings. And the squirrel suits that people do the sky jumps from? Yes. What if that's them with their cards and they're squirrel suiting into the arena to fight Alice? And Alice is just like a real like Mila Jovovich, like badass Alice. We're not talking like, she's in the blue dainty dress and she's running and she's scared. We're talking about like she is done with this. This is a post Charlize Theron Mad Max world. She is not going to run anymore. She's taking her fate in her own hands and she's fighting these cards before she has like an amazing 15-minute hand-to-hand, also motorcycle fight scene with the queen.
Yeah. Oh, definitely a motorcycle.
Motorcycle. That's what motor fighting. No, motorcycle fighting. Motor fighting,
I think.
Harley Jiu-Jitsu. How do we get MMA? Motorcycle martial arts. Boom! MMA. We're talking about the MMA here. Motorcycle martial arts.
Right.
And it's just amazing. Let's get Junkie XL on the soundtrack. Forget the Disney. Like have him redo the Disney soundtrack. Right. Let's get some like awesome cameos by like the Caterpillar and the Cheshire Cat. Like maybe the Caterpillar just I don't know.
Smoke through his thing and then the
right.
whole
What if it's a drone?
And
yeah, exactly. It's a drone flying around and like just dropping smoke bombs that's just blowing up.
I want the Cheshire Cat to be more like a ninja, like because of that idea of like in the
because you can't see it. Right.
Yeah,
exactly. You
yeah.
don't. Oh my gosh, that's amazing. So you set the stage where like, okay, she's killed the 52 cards. She's after this queen. It's dark. She's in the forest maybe? Or maybe it's like the destroyed remnants of the Mad Hatter's tea party. And it's just super dark and it's smoky because the caterpillar just came by. And all of a sudden you just see the wide grin of the sub-boss of this fight, which is obviously the Cheshire Cat Ninja.
But he was never bad to her.
Well, in this version, he is. He's the next challenge. And it's like, almost spoiler alert, it's like the fight with Daredevil and the Ninja. And Daredevil. Just a brutal, next level hand-to-hand fight. And then...
So clearly we need that stunt coordinator to work on this.
Oh, yeah, 100%. 100%. It's Marvel. It's all the same family anyway. Right. Maybe we actually just get Daredevil to show up. Why not? Daredevil sounds like a character who would be in Alice in Wonderland, right? Yeah. The Cheshire Cat, the Caterpillar, the Daredevil. Like, it just blends right in. Yeah. And then the Daredevil goes off to fight the Cheshire Cat. She jumps on one of her motorcycles. Boom, she finds the queen. MMA, motorcycle, martial arts. Explosive ending. Yeah. Done. Pack it away.
Where does the White Rabbit come into this?
The White Rabbit is like, the White Rabbit is the hacker in her ear helping her out and guiding her. Because what's the White Rabbit do? She follows the White Rabbit, and that's what brings her in. So the White Rabbit's like her sort of like Oracle and Batman, right? Just like feeding her information of like, we spotted the queen. We've got her down a location. She's in the C block over in the city. And they call the city that they're in like the maze, right? Because it's the hedge. Wasn't there a hedge maze? Right. So they call it like Hedge City. And so it's like a maze because this city was built up over years. There was no planning in this city. It's like a virtual maze. Once you're in, you just can't get out. Right? That's what it is. This is like a dark, like neo-noir Alice in Wonderland. Yeah. And then you've got the series. We make a series on Netflix. We make a movie. We make a couple of video games. We package it up. This is going to fund Disney World.
We just turned this into a whole franchise.
Oh my gosh. I'm pretty sure I just saw in my mind's eye Disney stock tripling in the next 2 years.
Yep.
You're welcome, Disney.
Bringing back Alice in Wonderland. Back to popularity.
How would you do it, though, is what I want to know. Let us know in the comments below. You have Lights, Motors, Action. You have Alice in Wonderland. Let us know what your ideas are for it. You can let us know in the comments. You could also let us know on Twitter. I'm at Rob Plays. Christine?
I'm at Ivy Winter YT.
Which is almost like your YouTube channel.
Which is just Ivy Winter.
Where you have other Disney videos and video game videos and all sorts of videos.
Yeah.
So go watch those. Check them out. Let us know what you think. And we'll see you next time for the next Imagineering for Dummies. We need to rethink this title because I'm pretty sure every idea we're coming up with is far from the word dummies.
Yeah.
Imagineering for amazing geniuses.
Well, the thing is, we're teaching other people how to imagine.
Oh, I guess it's like a crash course.
Right.
I'm going to go by Professor now. Okay. Professor Rob out. Bye, everybody.
Bye.